Okay, there I am. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Fine, I hope. We are coming to you doing reverse collages, and we're going to do it kind of like in a different way. Kim is taking some of her coloring pages that she's already colored and everything, and she's cutting those up, and then she's adding it to a what do you call it? A canvas board. And then she's going to add some stuff on it and then add some other medium and stuff like that. But when she gets ready to show what she's going to add to hers, she'll let you know. But and there's so many ways to do collages, and I got the collage bug from Miss Dee Dee Wellingham and Miss Janet Young over there. And then I found another lady, I think her name is Ann Makes. And there's a couple other people that do these things. And basically, you can use anything. You can use a poster board. You can use just a piece of paper. You can use like an old calendar book. And I like the calendar book because you can get these at Books a Million for $3, or you might already have an old calendar. And sometimes the calendars have pictures that you can also use as part of your collage. Or you can get like a journal, or you can use an old coloring book, coloring book that you feel like you're not going to color in. But I got this journal sketchbook from Michaels, and I like it because it's got this little rubber band or whatever thing across there, and then you can create your own collage on fresh paper. Um, but what I saw people doing, and I thought it was a great idea because sometimes you can go to thrift store, or like I went to Books a Millions a couple times and I got some books that are normally like $27. I got them for $3. And then I actually just got this one in. I tore this wrapping around it. I tore that off and flipped through it, and it is so gorgeous. And that one's like a $40 book I got for $10. I'm kind of thinking I might not want to collage it because it's so nice. But it started when I saw Miss Dee Dee doing Abandoned Places, and I'm going to get that book one day, but no rush with it. So basically, this page on this side, I didn't really care for this page, so I put some Mod Podge down and I tore up a calendar and I kind of put it on here. And then on this side, this door frame was already there, so I just put some of the leftover papers there. This is one I'm still working on. I'm not really proud of how it's going yet, but you can use acrylic paint. There's one lady on here that gets her books and she prepares her books for her reverse collage. So she'll like look through the book and then she'll pick a color out of the page that she likes. And then for this one, I just put down white. But there were two columns on in this book, and I really liked how this looked. So I just put some acrylic paint around that part that I didn't want to use. So this is using an old book or whatever, or it could be a new book. Dollar Tree sometimes has hardbound books. So it's basically just finding, some stuff in here. Now this is what I was working on the other day. This page already had the building and it had windows. I can't even remember what was on this side, but I wanted to try. I can't think of the lady's name that they have with this face, and then they have a whole bunch of stuff on her head. So I cut out a whole lot of items, and yeah. So this one I'll add some
She
paint.
reminds me. She reminds
Mhm.
me of a Las Vegas dancer with all the headdresses.
That's the
The
one. Could like could la cucaracha, like I don't know what her name is. I know exactly. And actually this is her right here, that lady. I think, is this the one you're talking about? Or you're
I
talking about
wasn't
the
talking about a
cookie?
particular one. Just like that's the ladies that dance. That kind of
Yeah.
reminds me of that. Yeah.
Yes. And there it's always been very bright and colorful headdresses and stuff. So I was thinking I might start one of these on my page. And basically over here I just cut out some people that had head things on. So I could finish up this one, but I wanted to start a new page, and I wanted to make sure I let y'all know examples of what you can do. So here's another book I got for $3, and basically what I did, I cut some stuff out and put it in the book. I mean, it's like a no-brainer. This one,
Can
this
I
had
interrupt
a whole
for a
bunch of
minute?
yeah.
Devon says it's Carmen Miranda, I think.
Carmen Miranda.
And
Thank
she
you.
said hello.
Hey, thank you. A good, yeah, Carmen Miranda. That's and then I loved her, and I think she was in a couple of movies and stuff, old black and white movies that I've seen. But yeah, she's a poster girl, so she has been everywhere, and she's always smiling, and everything is very, very colorful. So on this one, like I said, this building was already there, and then they had some other buildings, and I didn't really want those, but I wanted them to come through, so I used some acrylic paint and kind of finger painted and dab with pencils and stuff, and this went around here. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but this one lady does prepare her pages, so that's what she does. She just goes through the book and just try to find stuff to do. This page has not been touched, but this page had some words on it, so I just took little pieces out of a calendar and put that. So that's the collage. So collages, you don't have to buy all that the collage books and stuff, but it is nice to help create your pages and some examples of some of the books. I'm not going to flip through them. I'm just going to tell you what these are. I asked Miss Dee Dee Wellingham what is a good book if you're new to collaging that has a little bit of everything, and she suggested this book. This is by Maria Rivans, and it's got over 1,500 designs, so you've got a lot of categories of things that you can create pages from. And then she has another even more extraordinary. I think this was like $24 or whatever. Amazon, I don't know if the sale is off where you buy two and get one free. So this was the free one. And so, yeah, so basically they're set up the same way. You just get different pictures in there. So basically, you just have to have your mediums. Um, and then, and one more thing, and then we're gonna jump into it, and then I'll let Kim explain what she's doing. I went to the Books a Million or something and got this book. No, I went to Ollie's and got this book. Now, this is a Star Wars book. First, I had to check to see how much it was going for, because you don't want to cut up some books that are worth a lot of money. You want to use something old, or there's a lot of copies, or it's not that popular. You don't want to use a good book. So the first one I did, I don't think I can finish that one, but anyway, first one I did was this, and it's not finished, but I did wanted to be kind of gory. I have to put some colors down to define everything, but all the things were cut out. This background was a spaceship and stuff, so I just took some acrylic paint and stippled it down. And so, you can just create stories, scenes, and stuff like that. And one more page I'm going to show. I'm going to let Kim. This one, I I kept the starship person, and then I found a little lady that was bowing down, and then I put something. She had her hand up with a plate or something, so I put some little people right there. So yeah, so it is whatever you want to do. So it's just kind of like being creative, but in the reverse. So you're kind of like tearing it up, but then you're building it back. So I'm gonna let Kim describe what type of collage that she's doing, and let me move my and
Hey
what
y'all.
materials that she's using. Hold on.
So Miss or Mister, I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I just because I don't know you that well. Said great book find view.
Thank
She
you.
says she has two out of those three cut and collage books,
Oh,
and loving your Star Wars reverse collage.
oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Kim, for reading the comments, because you know where
Absolutely.
I'm at.
Yep.
I'm just,
So
I'm just, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, if I slow getting to the comments, y'all, it's because we're working on this, and I'll check back every now and then and look, but I get engrossed, and I probably won't get to them real quickly. Um, but we'll get to you, and we'll read them. I promise. Okay, so I am doing a collage. Just I'm not doing a reverse one. I'm doing a regular typical collage, but the spin I'm doing is I'm doing it on canvas, and I'm using my own artwork. I'm using my colored pictures that I have colored throughout the years, um, and putting them on the canvas so I can hang it up. Um, so this to me is a cheap way to do it. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on something I hadn't done yet. Um, so yeah, I think this is a good way to display the things that I've done and have a little bit of fun at the same time. Um, so I kind of hope y'all watch and hopefully it turns out pretty good. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come out turn out pretty good. And the thing with this is you just have to have all your items together. I do suggest like buying a bin and collect your own magazines, or like Kim, cut your stuff up, your supplies up. So let me put myself up like that. Okay. So I suggest getting something like this or a shoebox. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything. My thing is you don't have to buy something. You don't. You can look around your room, look in your recycle, and try to make do with what you have. Um, so I think I like this page right here. I like how it's looking. And the only thing I did on this page was put down some matte acrylic paint, and it has to be matte, not the shiny one. Oh, look, as I pull out neon. Okay, this one is matte.
Yvonne
You can.
said, "Tell
Mhm.
View, tell View it's Devon Rex for art. She will know who I am."
Oh yeah, that's my boo. Oh yeah, she part of the gang over there with
And then Taylor
Dee
May just
Dee.
came in and said, "Hey, View."
Hey Taylor, I know where you at, and I know what you doing. Yeah, Devon Art is part of the gang over there with the Dee Dee Wellingham and the Janet Young, and oh my God, there's so many ladies over there and gentlemen, Raul. So I like hanging out over there. It's on Mondays and Wednesdays. Dee Dee files up a morning live, and then Janet Young comes in the afternoon. And Devin has a regular scheduled show that I'm always at. I can never remember the time or whatever, but some reasons my spirit leads me over there, and I'm always there right when she starts her thing. It's no notification; it's just karma or something.
Right. Are we
So
starting?
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay.
And so Kim already has her items cut up and everything. She's so professional. Okay. So I'm going to tell you what you need to do besides some magazine clippings or a collage book, a book or journal or a sketchbook or whatever, some paper, poster board or whatever. The glue of choice by me is Mod Podge. I really like that. You can also use a glue gun. You can use a glue stick. You can also use some adhesive spray. You can use whatever you like to attach the paper. And then the paints I'm using are just like the 50-cent cheap paints. And like I said, always matte. Oh, right there. And matte is Matte. And then you just basically look and see what you want to do as far as your page. Now, like I said, I do like the way that this one particular person sets the book up. So I have not actually decided what I want to do. So I actually put a couple of things, but I do think I want to do that lady. Her on here? No, these are some magazine clippings that I pulled out. Even if I'm not using them right now, I just clip them out, then I throw the magazine away. So these are just some faces that I could possibly use. That cute little dog. That's one of those ugly dogs.
Can I pet your dog?
Can I pet that dog? So I might I might use this one. Hold on. And the thing is, it's going to be hard sometimes when you get these pages set up. You're like, okay, what am I going to do? Because you have so many choices. And y'all, if y'all saw this shirt that I have on, you saw it on me yesterday. This is my arts and crafts shirt. Okay, it's an old shirt, one of my boos from back in the day. And so, when you do crafting and things, especially with paints, you can get that stuff on your fingernails, on your clothes and stuff, and some of it may not be able to be washed out, like the ink tints. Having a dryer is good. You don't have to have a dryer, and this is a art dryer. and they're only like $9 or $10. I wouldn't use the hair dryer, but you do. Yeah, I do some crazy stuff. I have burnt pages up. Excuse me, didn't I, Kim? So,
Um, 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 um.
oh, that's good. Kim's like, will you stop talking about that? It was just the funniest. That's the
No,
funniest thing I ever did.
Burn Boy's part of our history.
Yes, I want to come up here, come back in here one day and get him down, clean him up and everything. So, you get the pretty face now. In one of these magazines, they have a bunch of beautiful women. I'm not gonna pull it up, but I found this one in Essence magazine or something. So I'm gonna recreate something like that. So let me find a page. Yeah. So what you eat today?
I just had a sandwich with a little bit of chips for lunch.
Oh, okay.
I don't
That's
eat a lot throughout the day. My habit, and it's a really bad habit, you guys, and don't get into it. My habit is because I don't eat a lot throughout the day. Um, my big meal is dinner,
mm,
and that's really bad because then you just you get that dinner coma.
yeah,
Um,
itis.
yep, and you're sitting down, and all that fat and stuff goes right to your thighs.
Hmm. Yeah. But you sleep so well though for some reason after you eat.
You
That's the
do.
best time to take a nap. Yeah.
You get that full belly baby thing happening.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Now, these scissors are actually too big for this project that I'm doing. So I have to be real careful because I just got these and they are extremely sharp.
Yeah, I was scared to death. I was going to cut myself yesterday. Me being on the blood thinners, that's all I need.
Oh yeah, and that's actually true. Are you taking warfarin?
No.
Okay, because that stuff, yeah, you get a little prick, a little paper cut or something, and that thing won't stop bleeding.
Nope.
I'm not on that anymore, but I did have a blood clot, DVT, and yeah, that was scary because it's like, well, dang, how can I stop? I'm just gonna bleed. Like keep little bitty cut.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It doesn't take a lot. Guys, this is going to be a mess. Amy Taylor
Yeah,
said that poor little boy got burned bad.
I know, right? All he was just trying
actually,
to have.
actually,
What?
we should probably change that. It should be burn ghost or something because
Yeah,
burn boy kind of sounds a little harsh.
it does. But it was part of Halloween. It was a skeleton. He started out as a skeleton, so
Yep.
yeah. I try to find a fun background already because I know I can create my own. I want to do the same thing with the headdress. I know what I'm going to do doesn't have anything to do with that, but that doesn't matter. I want to find something with some colorful stuff on here.
Now, y'all, don't pay attention to the way it looks because this will dry clear.
Yeah.
And I'm making a mess. But it's
Oh,
a
I can
fun
do it on
mess.
here. It is fun. Oh, I can do it on this one and leave her like that. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Oh.
Okay, everything you guys see, I have done myself.
Yeah, all those are colored. She colored them herself.
Yep. Okay, so
I'm
that's.
going to. First thing, Miss Dee Dee Wellingham says, you need you need this. I tried to start it without that one time and I
Oh,
sucked up.
shit. I forgot about that. And I
Yeah,
bought
so
it.
you could just wrap everything up and throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I bought it so it wouldn't get all over my
Your
camp.
stuff.
Yeah.
You even
And I
said that in your live. You were like, I got this so I could put it over here so it won't mess up my good thing with the thingy.
yep. And I've already started it and
Mm-hmm.
forgot to put it down.
So these, I already use this, but you can use the wax paper a couple of times. So you just put it in between there, because I will be doing some acrylic paint. So if it's still good, let's make sure you let it dry. You can reuse this wax paper for a bit. Now this one, oh, maybe I'll do it on this one. Hold on, y'all. Where's her head at? Who took her head? Oh, right here. Never mind.
Taylor did. I seen it.
You did? I know. See, she over there getting her nails done. Ooh, I like this one better. But no, I like this one. Okay, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
She's
stick
gonna
with
kick
this
my
one.
ass. She told me yesterday, cut it out.
Well, you know that was so funny because I was on her live while she was coloring in the Kirby book, the little mouse,
Hmm.
and she had just said, "Now, if Kim was here, she would tell me about the shadow behind the mouse on the grass and all that." And then 2 seconds later, your auras pop up on there. I said, "See, be careful who you speak out into the universe. They will be right there."
That's right. So I always tell people, careful what you wish for.
Yeah, that was so funny. So, yeah, okay, I'm gonna cut her.
Yep. I don't usually color by what some people say light effect. Like which way the sun's coming in or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I just color because I know that frog or that whatever that is sitting on the ground and it's going to cause shadow everywhere, no matter what place that sun's coming in at. Um, the grass and stuff is going to be darker than what it would be if he wasn't sitting there.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the way I look at it.
You
I
got a
know.
good eye for that. And that's what makes changes the level coloring game if people do that in their drawings and colorings and stuff. If you do understand the light hitting it and the shading behind it and all that. Yeah.
All right, just lay down there. Stay down there. I'm gonna have to clip you on. Doesn't wanna.
I'm going to commit to this her being right here. I'm going to put her. Yeah, I like how that stuff dries clear.
Me too.
It's so pretty. Now you have the
Yeah,
glossy one. I have the
I do.
matte one. Yeah. And if you get Mod Podge, make sure you get the right one if it's you want to use. Kim is using the glossy, but she's not going to put anything over top of it because she's already colored that. So she's going to arrange her canvas so that she doesn't need to, do anything else. But she can still put some paint on it, but
Yep.
the pencils just might not work well.
I
But
got
the
it
paint
glossy.
pens, uh-huh.
I got it glossy because I kind of wanted it to look like the glass inside of a frame.
Yeah, there you go. So this one, if you get Mod Podge, just make sure you see whether it says gloss or matte. Because if you're getting the matte one so you can color on top of it with pencils, it's not going to work. I mean, it'll be hard. It'll be too hard because it's too shiny. The matte one lets you put other stuff. But because we all have paint pens now, we can do whatever we like. We can do whatever we like.
That's right.
I'm gonna commit her to this page. And I've seen Dee Dee, I don't know what that is rolling around some paint. I have seen Dee Dee. Oh, and then also have something that you can have some little board. Here, hold on. I'm gonna use this. Um, she puts her gloss down, her matte stuff down on the thing, and then she puts it on the back of this, and then she puts it together. I don't know anything about it. I know I've seen people just use a glue stick or just use the tack thing. Hold on real quick, y'all. Kim, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay.
Somebody's at my door.
Don't y'all do it like me because I'm getting stuff everywhere. It's on my fingers. It's on my yeah everywhere. But it is a lot funner than I expected it to be. Yesterday I just did all the cutouts, and it was like, oh yeah, okay, this kind of isn't my thing, but placing it now and getting it to where I want it, and hopefully it'll turn out the way I want it. Um, we won't have it. It's just exciting. It's just exciting to know that I've made this. I've colored it. Um, this is just me. This isn't a store bought thing. This isn't a um, piece that somebody else has done. This is mine. Whether it looks like shit or not, it's still mine. Um, and that's exciting to me. So yeah, just if you guys are going to do it, just have fun with it. Get messy and glittery, and you know, yes, wax paper is very important. I sure will. I sure will. Hopefully you make it back before we're done, or we'll show the um,
Mm.
ending pieces maybe on tomorrow's, because I don't know if you's gonna make it done in an hour. Um,
Yeah, I think I can. I think I
yeah,
can. So I'm gonna glue this stuff down. So I needed an
Devon
extra piece of paper.
Devon's
Hmm?
leaving because she has an appointment,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
so
Thanks for coming over.
that's why I said if she can't make it back, maybe we'll show them tomorrow or something.
I think she does the reverse collages also because she does jelly roll printing. Oh no, it's not
Hmm.
called jelly roll, gel printing, of which I have. Devon, I went into. Well, she'll see this later. I'll tell her later. I went into the craft part where they have those jelly plates and stuff. I am going to be doing that project also. I've got to stock the prices. You know me, I like to get a good deal, and I s- I've seen a couple. If there's anything you could suggest for a new person that's doing jelly plating, if she sees this, can you speak about it on your on your channel, on your live, or just drop anytime you see me, just drop the supplied list or something. I watch your videos and somebody else that does jelly plating, and I think I know what I need, but you know.
High
So
view from Miss Wellness.
hi, coloring with wellness. How you doing?
Hi, Miss Wellness. How are you?
So because I have this big jar of Mod Podge, I put it in a little in this cap, a coffee cup cap, and I got that also from Dee Dee. She uses that for her acrylic paints and stuff. And once it's dry, you can still put more paint. Like even though this just has color on here, you can put white and still it'll be fine because it won't reactivate. And then so I keep all the little tops. And then somebody does art with these because you can peel these things off and right because I'm talking about it, it's not going to work for me. But I actually peeled one off. Oh yeah, here we go. You could peel these things off and do collages with this also. It's a gentleman that was does it. He had his whole channel is based on making these kind of things. He purposely spreads all these different colors and lets it dry and then peels it off. And he does his work with it. Nothing goes to waste when it comes to art. You should always try to use what you got.
Girl, I's getting messy.
Yeah, you getting ooh, she getting down and dirty, y'all. She getting down and dirty.
I am. Look at my finger.
I know, right? Oh, and where's your baby wipes? Those are I meant to say that. You gotta have baby wipes,
I
wax
ran out.
paper. Oh, that's right. You ran. I still got the little pack that I have. But
Yeah, I forgot
I
to pick some up the other day, and I just figured I
yeah.
got soap and water, so.
Yeah, but I've used them for other things now. I mean, like I haven't even done a lot of collages. I've been using it for other stuff. Okay, you can use this for your to spread your Mod Podge glue if you want to, or you can use a brush or something like that. Don't use a good brush, or you can use a baby wipe and stuff. You can use whatever you want, or you can use your fingers if you want to. But you know, so I know I'm going to put her right here. I'm going to put her a little bit over the edge. Ooh, I'm already spilling it, so I'm going to put some down on here. Some went in the crack.
Right, I got to pull my shirt up.
Okay. And then I'm going to put some on here on the back of the magazine clipping. And these little brushes, you can find these brushes at the Dollar Tree, or you can get them at Michael's with a bunch of them in the bag, but they're no more than $5. And at the Dollar Tree, I think sometimes you get two for one, 2 in 1, or something like that. And you can wash them and everything. I am kind of lazy with that, so sometimes I'll wash them and sometimes I'll just throw them away. I know that's not being um and sometimes they can come back because if they dry, it's pretty much a wrap. So,
It's a wrap.
uh-huh. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put this little lady right here. Uh-oh, she got some little stuff on her. It's okay. And then the only thing, oh, let me find a card. I think Miss Didi uses one of her old credit cards or gift card to smear it. You can do that.
Now you tell me.
I know, right? Yeah, I'm trying to get everything together. I told you I'm channeling Dee Dee Wellingham and Janet Young and
Yeah.
Devin. I'm channeling everybody on how, because you want to get those bubbles out. So I had actually started using this thing, and I think this is going to be one of the things that I'm going to use when I start doing my jelly plating. This little roller here.
Her, her jelly. Her jelly.
Uh-huh. Y'all don't know nothing about my jelly. But hold on, let me see if I have an old credit card. Like that's an oxymoron. Moron, isn't it? Whatever. Y'all know I have one.
Careful, because they still have your number on them.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna use not a credit card. I mean a gift card, and I will
Mm.
definitely be mindful. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Okay, that's a good wallet. Okay, I got a bad wallet and a dead wallet. Where's my dead wallet at? What? Why you like? Because I keep checking them, and I have sold my credit cards back. I mean, I got credit cards, gift cards back to this gift card company.
Really?
Uh-huh. Like ones that have like $4 or 99 cents or something like that, and I'll put them all together. Okay, this is a one of my old Metro cards, DC. Yeah, smart trip cards. So you can't get anything off of this. But when you do the subway, it's better to have a Metro card or something like that.
See,
And
I've never seen a subway.
oh, Kim, you have got to come and visit. You and hubby.
You know,
Yeah. So, like some of the metros they have a parking lot and stuff because they don't want everybody driving into the city.
holy
It's
crap!
too much.
I could see me and hubby visiting. You and hubby would be sitting there cracking up, laughing your asses off. You're on edibles, and he's on smoking it, and
Oh,
I'm sitting there going, what the hell?
no, you be in there baking. We're gonna send you in the kitchen to bake with the edibles I mean, the weed, the whatever, and then we're gonna bake something for me to eat and chew.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, get some
we're gonna make
brownies
the
and some
we're
cookies.
gonna make the cookies and yeah.
Yeah. Be like, How did you like DC? Did you like it? Or how did you like Maryland? I don't know. Oh, I didn't rip the page. And that's okay because I can fix it. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, I don't even know. We only saw View's kitchen. We didn't even go out to the city. Oh, here it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fun though. Okay, so I
Yeah.
did find something out. This is kind of new to me. So I don't know who all knows, and I just thought I'd say something. But I just put a piece of this down, and it's colored pencil.
Mhm.
Oh God, I'm trying to think of what colored pencil I used. It might have been Chlor, or
I don't think it was
I don't
Prism.
I don't know.
Probably
Anyways, it
Castle
smears it
Art.
smears with the Mod Podge.
Because Mosh Posh has water. Oh, yeah. Like, okay. I see. That's a good tip.
See it smeared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you can brighten that up with a paint pen if you want to, but you can do.
Mm,
Mhm.
I'm good. I just wanted it for my initials, just to, yeah, just to mess around.
Mhm. Yeah. And be careful what you do with that lid. Now, I have not cut out my what do you call it? Femoral?
Ephemera.
Ephemera. Yeah, that's right. Forget the E,
Yep.
right? Ephemera.
Ephemera.
Uh-huh. So, I'm going to and one thing about this, if you're not organized, your desk can get real crazy or your craft room can get real crazy, like super crazy. Now, I'm gonna take this and put this I put some the Mod Podge on it. I'm gonna stick it in some water. I'm not even gonna let it get dry because it's done. It's a wrap after it gets dry. It'll be hard. So I'm gonna stick this over here and I'm gonna grab some stuff to make her headdress. And review you should already had. I do have some, but you never know till you actually start it. See, like
Right.
Kim did lay her stuff down yesterday, and she did a good job with that. But I'm gonna just show you if you kind of halfway ratchet like me. I already have some already cut up, and I can see what I
But
can do.
actually, Kim changed it.
Oh, you did. Oh, okay. I got to go back on the video. After you finish your thing, I'm gonna go back to the other video and take a picture of that one and what you were doing, and then of what you finished with. So I'm so frugal. I even keep the scraps of the clippings,
Right.
cause uh-huh, waste not, want not, cause I can always use these for something. And yeah, so I keep everything in one little bin just to make it neat. And so some of these I've already cut into, and these are from other books, magazine clippings and stuff. I do plan on organizing them a little bit more, but I'm basically just trying to see if there's something in here right now that I could use. I could use this bee. That bee. Okay. And then I'm gonna look in some of the books to see if there's anything in there that I want
Okay,
to
so
use.
I need a little water. I need a little water.
Oh, I can use that Venus flytrap.
So, y'all, I'm going to finish way before View does. So, when that happens, I'm just going to go on coloring if my fingers stick.
Yeah. Once I get to pick these pages, I'm gonna be fast. I am. I
No,
promise.
don't. You don't need to be fast. I'm just, I finished because mine's different and, I
Mhm.
kind of ran out of room. So, um,
Okay.
yeah, but
All right.
I'm still going to piddle and paddle.
Dillywag,
Or
lallygag.
mollygag, that's right.
Yeah, lolly. I said dillywag. Lordy Jesus.
The thing is you just got to tell me when to stop because I will keep going until I actually end up messing it up, guys. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
try.
that's what I do. I start something and then I just keep piddling with it, and there we go. It's like, oop, that background that messes the whole thing up, and then I get mad.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I try to do the backgrounds first.
Yep. Um, you know what? I think for a minute I am gonna let this dry because right now I got stuff everywhere.
Yeah, you got to tighten it up.
Yep.
All right.
So I do have. I did put my pencil, my eraser, my paper, or my clip, gem clip, or whatever you call those.
Mm-hmm.
That's on there, and there's one paper clip on here. Um, I didn't get to put the other two things that I cut out on here because yeah, I jacked up all the where I wanted everything. So um, I tried to make it look more like a collage and not that it was pre done. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't set up that way.
I like it already. I sure do.
So yeah, look at you guys. Actually, peel. It's like skin.
I know, right? We used to do that. We used to put glue on our hands and peel
Right
it
when we
off.
were in school.
Yeah, at school. They know, like, why would y'all do that? We don't know. We just did
Yep.
it.
Put it on here and just sit there during class because we were bored during class or
Uh-huh.
something, and
And peel
peeling
it
it
right on
off.
off.
You
Mm-hmm.
know.
Elmer's glue. And then we
Yep.
used to make glue with flour and water.
Yep.
We did a lot of weird stuff.
Yep. Most of it was during classes we didn't like.
Mm-hmm. History.
View. Miss
Yeah.
Taylor Maid is asking to see yours closer.
See mine's closer.
Yeah, she wants you to put yours up closer. Like I'm
Oh,
I'm on the main, like the big screen.
oh, I was doing the cutouts. This is I'm cutting out the stuff to make hold on, what
Ephemera.
yeah, yeah, ephemera. Let me see. You know what? I think I'm gonna dry this. I'm gonna use a dryer. But this is the one that I'm doing. Uh-oh.
Oh, we can use the dryer on these,
Yes, I'm gonna use it right
and
now.
it's not gonna burn up my little like bird or
Mm-mm.
candlestick.
No. But this is the one I'm starting, and I'm gonna do a headdress of different things on top of her head.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna use my dryer then.
I'm gonna mute. You go ahead and hold on, because mine is almost finished. Go ahead and yeah, turn that dry. I actually like the sound of it. We're gonna have two battles of the dryers. Yeah, that dries fast. So while it was drying, I was just cutting out some decorative stuff. Okay, so put this back over here. So that's the one I'm doing, Miss Taylor. I'm just gonna cut out some extra fruits and stuff to put on her head to make her look like. Uh-oh, when I do it. Mm. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Me no know. So, so far I have, and I already cut out a whole bunch of these other things too. What is that? Oh, that's a piece of the dried up paint. I'm gonna recycle that. So I've got palm trees. I've got some flowers, and I'm gonna put all this crazy stuff that doesn't even match. I'm gonna put a building, um, another flower, butterfly, and so you can just like get your little box together and like if you get mail in, there'll be something cute on there. Just cut that out and then throw it in the trash. Throw the rest of it in the trash. I don't advise collecting a whole bunch of magazines and just letting them sit and stuff, because then it'd be kind of like you hoarding a little bit. So, and but it took me about 2 weeks to collect some stuff to actually get some things cut out. And I would always see Dee Dee do this, and I would always see her flip those books, those collage books. And so I always said I was going to start that. So I have some of the stuff that I have. I've been saving it for like 3, 4 years, watching her. And then they do these prompts or something, which I got to get into that too. So, and what else do I need? I've got some trees. I want to put something around her neck like in the real picture. And I'll probably use, there were some leaves. I'm gonna cut this one out. I like this tree. Oh, maybe I'll use, I'll do this one. All right, so I'm going to start pasting. I think I got enough stuff cut out, and if I need some more, I will pull them out. I switched to these kitty scissors because the big scissors I bought are too sharp, and I almost cut myself. I go, that's not good.
Right?
I think I'm going to use these butterflies. Was it some feathers? Yeah, I think I'm going to use these butterflies, and I will use these purple ones. Oh no, I should just. Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. Do 10 of them.
All right. Kool-Aid. I didn't think about this until just now.
Okay. So let me see what I'm going to do, or how I'm going to put these on here. If that's enough stuff, so I got a little bundle of stuff. Anything else on here? Oh, I need a TV. Oh, I can use a telephone. Oh, cell phone. These books are they're filled with everything. But like I said, you don't have to buy these type of books, but they will prompt you. But here's a TV. Uh, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like this can go somewhere. This big record player. Okay, so all right. So now, hold on. Let me look real quick. Oh, a frame. No, that's too nice. And you could also copy these pages and print them off, but you just have to have a good printer with colored. Or you can do it in black and white and color them in yourself. You can do whatever you like. That's what I like about this. Have fun. Ooh, okay.
It's your mess. Do whatever
Yeah,
you want
what you
to
want to do? Right. I can't tell you how to glue it, boo. I am
do.
so silly. I'm going to take this one and put it over here. Okay, so let's lay this
You
out.
were cracking me up the other night. You were,
What?
oh, hoo, hoo, hoo,
Oh,
hoo.
hoo-hoo.
As
Holly,
we're getting off.
right. Oh, late. Hoo-hoo. I know. I
Yeah,
love the hoo-hoo brand.
I was laughing my ass off. I'm like, check her out. She's just going to town on that. Oh, hoo, hoo.
I know. I don't know why it tickles me to keep doing that. I have no idea why.
It was funny.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna see where we're gonna place these things.
All right, wait till you see what I found or place on mine.
Oh, let me put your. I didn't mean to keep myself up there. I was just showing it for tailor made.
All right, we're gonna
Oh,
right
you really going?
there. Okay, y'all. I found like one of those cheap pencil sharpeners. From like a Crayola box or something.
Yeah.
And I took the blade out, so that way, nobody can get hurt on it if they touch it or whatever. So yeah. Now I got the pencil sharpener, the eraser.
And
Yes, you
you
guys.
got the paper clip.
Yep, got the paper clip, which holds the pages down sometimes when you're coloring.
Yeah.
This is all stuff that you use when you're coloring, guys. Okay, let's see. Try to get
And when you
that.
cutting these things out, you don't have to do it precise because I'm going to paint in between. I'm going to paint to make everything linked. I'm just going to put that there. I don't know where it's going to go. So it does save time to have them actually cut out better, but
Tailor Made said, "Oh, I see your version with the fruit."
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
and she's getting you. She said, "View, are you still cutting stuff out?"
That's Kim cutting. It looked like me, but that's Kim. That's Kim still cutting her stuff out.
See how she
Yeah,
plays?
because you get a different vision. You'll be like, okay, I'm gonna use this, and then everything that I wanted to use, I have it on the side. Cause I'm like, I don't want to use that now. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah, you kind of got to, if you're going to do it, you kind of got to do it the same day that you're doing stuff because, yeah, your vision changes day by day. You know, how you want to do it or what you want to do, or, um, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. And so, most of the people that I see do this, I think they have everything prepped and everything. But this is like the first time doing it online. This is like coloring. Like I don't really like to color online. So, but I'm trying to get over that.
Well, I
And it,
think that comes with some of the. God, I don't know how to say this without it sounding rude, and it's not meant to. But with some of the company you were keeping at an earlier
yeah,
point.
yeah, exactly.
So, um, now that you're not keeping that company, maybe that'll change.
Yeah, I think you hit it on the head. What are you
Everywhere.
laughing? Huh? You got glue everywhere?
I do. I've got such a mess going over here, and I just like all they did was glue stuff to a friggin' canvas. 'Cause I'm
Okay.
making myself laugh, you guys. But you can't laugh at yourself. Who can you laugh at?
All right. So I'm
So
just gonna. Hmm?
my husband was playing ball with the dog today. My dog loves to play ball. He goes and gets it. Sometimes he'll catch it, um, and he'll bring it right back to you. And he'll drop it. He'll back up, wait for you to throw it again. This is
Right.
pretty much all the stuff he's kind of taught himself. Um, so we play ball. Well, my husband plays ball with him a lot because I'm sorry, he's a big dog, and to me, that's spitball. Ugh.
Yeah.
I am not touching that ball. No way.
It's almost like you had to put gloves on.
Gloves. I try to keep a piece of paper towel by my table because if he does want to play and hubby's not around, at least I can pick it up with the paper towel and wipe it off before I touch it. Um. So yeah, because I'm just it's just gross. My husband's like, "Can we have soap and water?" Yeah. So
Yeah, I feel you.
like you got to be kidding me. Miss you, I get why you like this stuff. I
Yeah, this
do.
is fun. And then you can paint over top of it. That's the part I like. I haven't even gotten to the real fun part.
Right?
It is messy though. I cannot envision Bubbles doing this. She does not like to get her hands messy.
I do not either, but sometimes it's fun to let loose and um, just to stop being like that for just a little while. You know what I mean? Um, I don't like glue and stuff don't bother me to be on my hands, but pretty much anything else does. I can just tell when I'm at the grocery store and we come home and the first thing I do is wash my hands because I can just tell they're just so grody. And all I've touched is the stuff at the store on the shelves. But your hands just feel so grody and nasty.
I wipe down the boxes and the jars and the cans and stuff.
Because they feel gross.
I wipe all that down before putting it in my cabinets.
To me, it's like touching dirty money or something.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I used to work at a bank when I was in college, so yeah, I know.
And I mean, I'm not a germaphobe or nothing, but that's how we didn't get COVID is because we keep our hands clean and our stuff clean, and um, you know don't bring in the germs because it's just like nasty. It nasty, and I hate to say this, guys. Sorry if you got kids, but get those sickly, crying, runny nose kids sucking on the carts and touching their noses and then touching the handles, and I
Well,
get.
think about it. They put what's the baby buggy portion up where you let that thing down, and if they have a dirty diaper on there, they
Uh
are
huh.
sitting on that thing. So, I mean,
Yep.
I'm not bashing it like, sometimes you
Sometimes it
have,
happens.
yeah,
Yep.
but the fecal matter is there, and the store doesn't know that that has fecal matter on it. The mother's not going to say nothing. But anyway, it is.
Right.
But door handles, car handles, just anything.
Yep.
Have to be very, very careful now. And the hand sanitizer stuff is great, but nothing really works better than soap and water.
Yep. And I'm not knocking it, you guys. I had kids, and there sometimes they were sick. I didn't let it run down their faces and to their lips and shit, but hey, to each his own. Um, but even as adults, people don't stop and think. And it's just habit. If you've grown up doing or whatever, they take their hand and they wipe their nose, or they even itch their nose. You know, it's your nose, people. Come on, I get it.
It, I meant to cut that around more. And
But
everybody doesn't wash their hands when they go to the bathroom.
right,
I've been in plenty of women's bathrooms, and the women get up and use the bathroom and skip the door. I mean, skip the water sink for like it's not even there.
yep,
Flush the toilet, take a dunk, and then get up and check their lipstick in the mirror and keep it pushing. And I'd be like,
yep.
now which coworker is that of mine? Then I'd be looking at people's shoes. And I was like, oh, you nasty bitch. And I go right by their desk. I'd be like, no ma'am.
Mhm.
And if you work
Right.
in an office environment, people do notice that you don't wash your hands. They sure
Yeah.
do.
It's like, okay, bitch, we ain't eating the stuff you bring in for
Yep, no potluck.
potluck.
No ma'am. Thank you, but no thank you.
All right, watch your ears, guys. I'm sitting here and I'm drying this thing. View's got this ruler in her hand and she's looking for these red high heels. And when she finds them, she's going to take that ruler and she's going to smack her hands and tell her, "You get your behind back in that bathroom and watch those hands."
Right. And I've been thinking about it. I'm like, And it's like, how do you approach that? And then you see them go in the kitchen and they dig into the community thing. I had to write somebody up because I caught them taking the Wall Street Journal in the bathroom, and they swore up and down they did not do that. And I was like, I was sitting here, I saw you do it. I said, you've been doing it all the time. I said, when you go to the bathroom, you read the newspaper, do that shit at home or take your own magazine. Don't come to work and have a magazine and going into the bathroom and then you go put it on top of the desk where the guests come in and stuff. No. He got so mad.
Yep, makes sense.
Yeah. And he said, I did not. I'm like, yes, you did. I saw you. And I purposely planned to catch you doing that stuff.
I just,
No.
I don't know, I just envision that ruler thing as I'm sitting here trying this.
I know, right? And I don't even know how people take the bathrooms and the toilets with them, like their cell phones. Like, how do you do that? I don't even want my cell phone anywhere near a toilet, but people do what they want to do. Yeah. And then they say, "Here, can you take this call from me?" Your that been in the bathroom. No, no, no. And this one girl that I worked at, she would always go in the bathroom and talk to her husband for an hour, sitting on the toilet. It wasn't an hour; it seemed like an hour. And then she come back to work. And then me and my other coworkers was like, "Did she actually have that in the bathroom with her?" Yeah. Funny how little things people notice. People don't think they notice.
Yeah, well, I think this looks kind of cool.
Mine is gonna look real crazy before it looks better.
I mean, don't pay attention to the pencil thing because I had to put a lot on there so it held the pencil. It's not paper, it's a pencil. So it will eventually dry clear. Same thing with the eraser and stuff. I had to put a little extra on there so it would stay. Yeah, it's that glitter spot just on the edges looks really cool.
I
Like,
like the shine.
yeah, yeah, that's gonna look really cool hanging up. And then I did this one the other day, you guys. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is.
No, it's not weird. That's art.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
I just thought it was kind of neat how it looked. You know, I don't know if I want to hang it like that because you almost tell that it's in different layers. You know what I mean? Or if you hang it like this. Let me know what y'all think. Upright or sideways? I'm kind of leaning towards the sideways. Hmm. Alrighty then. Alrighty, alrighty. Thank you for getting me into this view. This is cool. I think I want to do another one with the whole picture, like hmm, like my teapot fairies. Like put this on one and Mod Podge it or whatever. I think that would look really cool. So you started something with me. Thank you very much. My husband's
I
gonna
think
love you.
yeah, because you still using what you had, but I thought you was gonna use that teacup lady. I
I was
thought.
going to, but I want to keep her whole. I don't want to cut her up.
Oh, you want her to be a good girl.
Yep, I want her to be one piece because I like the way the pencil work turned out. And this is pencil work from a long time ago, into here, um, and stuff like that, the flowers. Um, but I want to show kind of different layers of my progress, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I need to put some more flowers and fruits and bright colors. This
Well,
is just.
you need to show half and half or your whole, or because we can't see your picture.
Oh, I'm still. Actually, let me show you the one that I really want. Show the other one that I did so you can really get an example of what I'm trying to do. Where is the other one? Okay, I'm gonna show. I'm gonna get bigger. I'm trying to find the camera Carmen Moran or okay, Halle Berry. No, Dorothy Dandridge.
Dorothy Dandridge.
Yeah, the lady. The lady that I did, hold on, where is that book at? Somebody came over here and took my book.
Taylor, you
The
gotta stop
Taylor did
hiding.
it.
You gotta stop hiding her stuff, Taylor.
I know she does it real slick like too.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one book. This one. Where's the other book? Oh, here it is right here in front of me. Oh my God. No, this is the one I had. Oh, this new book I got. Oh my God, it is so beautiful. I'm gonna do a video on a upload on it because I don't want to sit here. Where is uh-uh. It's so beautiful. I don't even want to cut it up or use it up as a collage book. But
Oh, I think I remember which one you're talking about.
oh, I just opened it up. Well, both are. Oh, yeah, you probably do know about another one. Yeah, they all are so beautiful.
That they are.
Oh my good. Oh, I'm working in the book that I'm looking for. Isn't that something?
Mm.
Oh, don't get old. So Taylor, this is really what I'm trying to do. If Taylor's here.
Yep, she is.
Okay, yeah, this is what I'm trying to do. And now that I just started this one, that's why it's always good that I say start 2 pages while you're waiting for this to dry, and then I'm gonna come in and make all this blend in like it's one picture, with some paint pens and stuff. But yeah, so this is what I'm trying to do something like that, but a little different.
Oh, I like that flower on top of her head like that.
This one,
Yep.
I need more flowers, so yeah, I'll come back and do this one. I really could finish this one up because I could add more stuff to her. But let me see. I don't want this to close up onto. Hold on. Let me dry this a little bit, and then I'm gonna start putting some paint on here. That way we can at least show that part. So now what? Now are you going? So you gonna? Did you get another palette, or
No,
you
I
going?
didn't.
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm just gonna
Yes.
start coloring while you're doing that, which I'm
Oh, go
good.
ahead.
I mean, it took me about an hour. So, I just want to remind everybody if you're using these heat guns, these are nothing to mess with. These get real hot.
Mm-mm.
I mean, super super
Mhm.
hot. Make sure you let it cool before you put it away
Mhm. And don't
because
leave it plugged in either.
yep, you can cause yourself a lot of harm.
Cause you can move something and turn it on, and if it's plugged in, turn it on, and that thing will, yeah, it's not something to take lightly.
Nope.
I do always, soon as I finish with it, I unplug it from the thing because this little button is very light. You see, you could just accidentally turn it on, or a cat or a dog or go by it or something.
Right. Now, when this dries, I'm going to put the date on the canvas behind.
And I'm gonna finish this off camera, but I'm gonna work on this other one real quick.
But yeah, it's, it's kind of fun, honey. It's just kind of like cutting stuff up and laying it wherever you want to.
I don't really think I'm supposed to be putting a dryer on the Mod Podge. Now that I
Oh,
gotta
now
check.
that you tell me about that,
I've just thought about it because I was like, this looks like okay, y'all don't pay attention to me. Don't listen to me. I need Dee Dee to
you
confirm
know,
everything.
she was trying to get me back and make me start this shit on fire.
No, I wasn't. So now, okay, so pretend like you to put your stuff down and do, now you want to clean your page up. So I'm going to use my paint pens. So I put, because this is not fully dry, I put the top of this lid on top so it won't press down on there, so I can keep it moving. So
I want to see what you're going to do with the paint pen.
yeah, I do too. Let me see if I can find a paint pen that's the color. But I want to clean up the windows because right now they just like I look like I didn't do too much to them.
Right?
So I want to. Oh my goodness, lawnmower really did something to me.
Oh, I bet.
Ooh, but it was good exercise, you know.
Oh yeah, it'll work those leg muscles and those arm
Mhm.
muscles, and yeah, it's I pushed many lawns and many of those things. Yep. I wouldn't dare do it now, but yep.
I'm not used to doing manual labor like that. A little bit to bounce back. But see where it's cut at is you can still see that white part. So I'm just kind of blending it into the background with this Posca pen. Not the same color, and it's okay.
It's shaded.
Uh-huh. And then I could use acrylic paint too, but I don't think I have a lot of these colors just in here. And acrylic paint in those little jars, they're so cheap. Now I just bought two things of
I
con
thought Posca was acrylic paint.
yeah, I mean I'm talking about acrylic paint like this.
Oh, in the tube.
Yeah, or either the one like
Okay. Yep.
this.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is acrylic. Hmm.
To me, now when you smear it with your finger like that, um, it looks shaded. It looks darker on the outside and lighter on the inside, and that just
Oh,
makes it look really cool.
yeah.
See?
And I'm new to this. Now, you can put gesso on these pages before you do them because they are shiny, and some people put gesso on their pages, and it as long as it's not it's a clear gesso or whatever, you can still see what you're doing.
Oh, I want to use my new one. I'm going to use my old one. Wouldn't be a Kim original without a Posca pen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
King pasta.
Hi, Bubbles.
Hey, Bubbles. We over here getting down and dirty. Oh, view. I'm not doing that. I'm not getting my beautiful hands with all that gooey stuff on there. Always doing some science experiment. I just sit back and watch. I just be looking. I wait for her to set her page on fire again. Okay.
But it's so fun.
And then I tell her, "Do you want me to call 911 view?"
All right, let's see. Yep. Books. For you guys that don't know me, it wouldn't be me if I didn't have my dots.
Oh, I am so struggling trying to see.
Oh, I
But it's
bet,
all
honey.
good. Yeah, it's all
In
good.
in time, in time.
In time. Yeah.
God's got a plan for us all, and you know, as soon as the doctor has got a minute, he will get you in there.
Mm. Yeah, and I'm thinking when I called, they said sometimes they do them right away, so mine might be one of the ones that he does right away because definitely gonna see how bad this is. Let me get a green one. 'cause it's
And I think since they're not rushing it, I'm thinking you're not that bad. You know
that's
what
what
I
I was
mean?
thinking too. Uh-huh, right. It'd be like,
I
you know, yeah.
I think he's just gonna it's gonna be a quick one, and he knows it's just gonna be an in and out, and he'll be done, and there you go.
Can't wait. 'Cause you know what?
Right?
Not being able to see is really
It's
being able to
hindering.
see is really important. Yeah, and it's dangerous,
Yep.
but and it can be kind of depressing too.
Oh, I
Talk about that
imagine.
no more. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh
It
please.
hinders everything that you do during your day. When especially when you're used to doing something.
Mm-hmm. I need a darker green for this, but I can change that to make it black. But anyway, that's basically what you do, and you can come in with paints and stuff like I planned on cleaning this up a little bit. It's kind of hard to do it right now on camera, but I promise when I work on it after I get off and on this page and then also this page. And I'll bling that out more. I'll cut some more fruits and vegetables and stuff up. And you know, I might change the title up there. I might put some words in these windows. And I don't know
Right.
what I'm gonna put right there. Yeah. And then I'll clean her work up and then make the clouds really look like they're in the page. And I'll do all that with acrylic markers or gouache. I mean, yeah, gouaches. I need to use that gouache up that I hate so much. And I think I'm gonna make her lips red. Hold on. Um,
I just cleaned my mess up, and now I'm gonna make another one.
let me see. Can I use? Oh, I can use my. Oh, let's I can use my. Oh, I got some acrylic markers over here. Do I have a red? Yeah, I got this color. I'm gonna put some lipstick on her. But yeah, so it's like a coloring book, and you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want.
All right, think I'm gonna do that because I just want to break up some of this yellow. There's a lot of yellow happening.
Oh, of course I'm making her lips look real crazy. Okay, fix it. Put her
Oh,
white spaces back in. What?
shit everywhere.
I know, right? It tears your room up. So
You
it's like I can only do this once a week, I mean, at the most. If I do,
I just
I,
touched my camera thing with
right?
not watching where I'm putting the damn brush. Darn brush, sorry.
Oh no. Then you can whiten the clouds up. Well, I can't do it right now because I can't see it right at that angle. So, but yeah, so this is what I am trying to figure out if I like it and if I want to do it some more. And I actually do because now I have 4 books that I can do this with. And of course, you can use, like I said, poster boards or whatever. And I'll come back with both of these later tonight. Hopefully, I'll have them completed because it doesn't take long. You just have to have everything prepared. Or if you're not in a rush, you could just, cut and go and paste as you go.
Don't want to do that because now I just got it all inside my basket.
Hmm.
Sounds like you're enjoying a crafting project involving books and poster boards. It's
What?
great that you want to
Who's she
create
talking about?
What the
especially
hell
now that
is
you have
that?
multiple books to work with. It's understandable that having everything prepared beforehand makes the process much
Who's?
smoother.
I just said that.
Honey
Who's
can definitely.
nosy? Is that
I
a
was
Mr. Alexa?
interested to hear more.
Oh no, that was my Google. How the hell did that happen? And it was on my
Look at that.
phone.
And it said everything I just said. It's like you did a search on what I just said. Mr. Man,
That
you
was
mind your business. I
creepy.
already said everything you just said. That was creepy because I'm like looking around like, now who's in here? Who's doing?
I didn't touch
It
my
wasn't me.
phone. It's on the other
That-
side of where I'm working. And that just popped up. And the
Oh,
Google's
wow.
in my living room. And my door is shut.
So glad you weren't looking up no sex stuff because we didn't know all your business back.
No shit. That was just weird.
That's something you got to make note of so
Hell
that won't
yeah.
happen. Oh my God. Swinger information. When you want to go out and meet
Hey!
people or you just want to swing, what? He just went in and announced a whole bunch of
Yeah, don't
stuff.
be
Oh my
talking
goodness.
about it. You'll be doing that in there in the living room. My husband will go, "What the hell is going on in there?"
Right. So you can't get on the live no more, Kim. No, I don't know what you're doing over there with them
Right?
people. Oh my God, that was weird.
That was crazy weird.
Yeah, that would have told all. That's why I have to close the door in here because I have mine set for to give me announcements of time or different things that I need to do. And she'll just be up in there telling all my business. I'm like, oh my God. Was on here talking about something that I was Googling. I was like, the nerve of you.
Yeah, but that's just. If you knew where everything was at right now, you'd be sitting here going, "What the hell?" Because that should have never, ever, ever happened. Nope. That's just weird. Y'all, whoever's watching me, knock that shit off. Because that's creepy. Did you hear him say, "Looks like you're enjoying your stuff"? Did you
Huh?
hear him say, "It looks like you're enjoying your"?
Yes. I heard him. I heard him very loud and
Right? That
clear.
was weird.
Hmm. And then I'm gonna use this on one page. I found this in a magazine, and then this was in Kirby book that I colored. It was my first time coloring in this book. It's hideous, but it's be perfect for the collage.
Peggy
Yeah,
says hi.
incorporate.
Hi,
Hi, Peggy. How
hi,
you
Peggy.
doing? I wonder if I can color her
Yeah, why not?
with pencils. Yeah,
I've said that once with you, and I should not do that.
I know, right? You said you was
I
never gonna
know.
say nothing like that again, and look at you, and then you
Yep.
caught yourself. You was like, wait a minute, let me not say nothing. You definitely have to have a trash bag nearby or a box or something because all this cutting stuff, if the scraps are real small, just toss them away. Anyway, yeah, so I thought this was an inexpensive project and fun.
It was fun.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming over. I'm going to uh I'm going to cut up some more stuff to finish up that one and then I'm going to finish this one up and so when I come back later tonight, I'll have two things to
There you
show.
go.
Crosses my finger.
Take a
Yeah. Because it's not.
take a
Hmm?
peek and see what you think.
Let me see. Okay, so this is where I met y'all. So I'm still in the process of setting it up and cutting stuff out and stuff. But it definitely kills some time. It does. So let's see what Kim actually came in with her project lined up. Oh my goodness. So can you tell us again what you used and how you
Okay.
did that,
Sure.
please?
I just used various pictures out of coloring books, older coloring books, um, and Mod Podge. And here is a Crayola pencil, a just a cheap it's yeah, just a cheap sharpener, a paper clip, eraser thing that goes to my electric eraser, um, and a whatever you call these jerry clips or whatever these things are, and Posca pen, and that's the little white dots, and it's all done on a canvas from Walmart's for I got two for $5.96 or $5.86 or something. But everything else besides the Mod Podge, what I had here in my art thing.
That's that's nice. And so the total cost, well, the Mod Podge, if you people were looking, you can get a little container of it for a Dollar Tree. The little supplies that you had, your pencils, your sharpener, you already
Yep,
had
I
those
spent
things.
maybe a
And
total
then
of
your color ink.
$8.
There you go. And you still got stuff left over to make
Oh yeah,
more.
I bought a big
Hmm.
it's an 8 fluid ounce bottle, so
Oh
I've got
yeah. Mm.
quite a bit in here yet. So that'll last me a long time. So yeah, if you
Yeah.
consider what I used out of there plus this, okay, we're gonna go back to probably about $6 maybe. I probably
And it
yeah,
was
it
fun.
was absolutely
You
was.
killed a couple of hours.
It'll
Yeah.
it'll
So
bring some
that's
conversation to my art room, that's for sure.
yeah, it's reverse collage, art journal, glue book, what else do they call it? Or just regular
Yeah.
collage, all that.
I
Yeah,
think that's what
just
I'm
adding
just
some
that's what
extra.
I'm gonna call this. It's just like a collage because I just threw a bunch of stuff on here and
Mhm.
um
Yeah,
yep. So where you're doing the reverse
nice.
collage, which is really a lot more intensified because
Mm-hmm.
you're
Because you got to
taking
come in.
a picture and turning it into a whole different type of picture. So yep, yours is more intensified, more in depth of creativity.
I'm going to do one like you did also because I do have I got two canvases that I could use. So I'm also incorporate some of my pictures and recreate it. Maybe I'll use it with these ants
Oh, there
and
you go.
do it just like you did it
There,
with
there you
yours.
go.
So
There you go. Um, most of it's dried except for on the pencil, but this pencil is on there. It ain't coming off. I put some
yeah.
extra on there so this stuff would not fall off. So, yeah.
And Miss Dee Dee Wellingham or Janet Young or Devin, if we're doing anything, I think now I don't think I was supposed to heat the glue up. I'm thinking that might not have been a good
Well, I
idea.
did mine too, and it
But
hasn't done anything to it.
oh, okay. Well, maybe I put too much on here because right here. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. All right. Maybe it hasn't. But I do need to push this down.
Yeah,
So,
I just didn't like
but
heat it till it was completely dry, and just gave it a head start. That's all.
well, the reason why I raised my eyebrow because I had heated it and then I put my finger to it and I wanted to say ouch,
Well,
but I didn't.
yeah.
It was hot. I said, "Oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to do this." But it does buckle a little bit, so but yeah. And then when you finish these kind of pages, you can put some varnish over top of it. That's what Miss Dee Dee does. And you can put varnish on top over top of that also, or another layer of Mod Podge or whatever to actually seal it one more
Right.
time. Um, so yeah, you can do whatever
I
you
didn't think
like.
about
Yeah.
varnish.
Yeah, and the varnish is I have a little container of it. Where is it at? Okay, here's some varnish. And I didn't know anything about it. I
You
actually
got to
bought some
put you a
paint,
bigger
some
screen.
acrylic paint. Oh, I had bought some acrylic paint and it came with a little thing of varnish. And I have glue all over my hand, y'all. But anyway, this is I don't know if this one goes if you can get it separate or whatever, but all companies have some type of varnish, all these paint companies and stuff. And this one is by a French company, so yeah. But anyway, that means varnish. And what that does is that seals everything. And that means you're done. And it makes it nice and hard. And yeah, Dee Dee's pages look like, it's like, how does she preserve them and
Right.
stuff? Because she adds a nice layer of varnish and adds a little nice shine on
Yeah,
there.
don't compare us to Dee Dee Willingham. That girl's an artist.
Mm-mm.
She does it for a
She
living.
is,
Um, she's
yes, she's so talented.
fantastic. So
I try to emulate her when she does these things. So I will do a parody of her one day. I'm gonna pop on here with everything cut up and everything. I got to get me some bracelets to put on my
Oh dear
arm. I got my
God, I want to
swatch,
see that.
and then I get her fingernails, my fingernails all going, and then I'm gonna be imitating Miss Dee Dee Wellingham.
Yep.
Okay,
Don't forget.
I have to have my lemon
Yep.
water and my
Don't
banana.
forget. You got to get
I
a
am going.
stuffed kitty,
I got a
but
dog
she's got
already.
cats.
Well, I'm gonna mine's gonna have to be a
Oh,
dog.
okay.
Can I pet that dog? I
Yeah.
make too much fun of petting that dog. Mine's gonna have to be my little
Yep. And don't
dog.
forget the grilled cheese.
Oh, I have to have a grilled cheese sandwich and some fruit, some grapes, and some cheese on the side
Yep.
or
Yep.
something. Okay. I was halfway there with Miss Dee Dee because I did bring a banana in here. Hold on, because she do the banana for her voice and her lemon water. So here's my banana, and then here's my regular water. Okay, we're gonna get there too. We're gonna get to be Miss Dee Dee Wellingham. We sure will. We can do it. Oh my God, it's gonna be
Yep.
so funny. I can't wait. And wouldn't that be funny if the real Dee Dee Wellingham came on there while I was mocking her?
Oh, wouldn't
Ooh,
that be
child.
hilarious?
I'm not gonna tell y'all when I do it, so she won't be able to do
Mm-mm.
that to me. She go Dee Dee Wellingham bomb me, porn
She
bomb me.
she's
Not
got to
porn, but
come in
Dee
and
Dee
she's got to
Wellingham
come
bomb
in
me.
and see it though.
Yeah, she's got such a great sense of humor. I love her laugh. I got to get her laugh down though. I got it down, but I'm not ready to expose it just yet. 'Cause her laugh is
Dee Dee, do
contagious.
you feel like
So
you have a
yes.
stalker?
I am. I had to let Dee Dee know. Can she let the lady, what's her name? Ann Makes. I said, can you let her know that I'm not crazy? Well, I might be crazy, so we're not gonna say that, but that I'm okay because I've been over that lady's page looking at her videos, and she's the one that gave me the idea to how to make your book. Um, like set the book up for reverse coloring. Like it's a whole thing.
Right, right.
Her video is great. Yeah. And when I get off here, I'll try to put both of their channels on here, and then Miss Devon's also, and also Miss Janet, because I always talk about them. And y'all like, who them ladies? Who they ladies? Who them ladies be?
My candlestick and little clock looks like it's floating in the universe.
See, let me put you up on the big. Let me put us up on here. Yeah, it does. It's really nice, and the more that it dries, it's got that
Yep.
shine.
I know.
And you were talking about adding stickles and all that. You can do
Well,
anything you
I
want
added
on this thing.
that kiss stuff, but I only did it
Yeah, the stuff
in little
Bubbles recommended.
spots.
Okay.
See, it looks
Oh,
like the
okay.
clock raised its hand and it's got that, that glitter like thing, like a swipe of glitter when she raised her hand. You know what I mean? Yep.
Yes, I know. And Bubbles used that product, and so I said I gotta have some, so I ordered
And then
some.
there's
And
some right there.
did you end up wetting it, putting it
I
in something,
did,
put some
I
water in it
did,
to
but it
actually?
still didn't. It
Okay.
still came out real gooey. It didn't spread very well at all. So I think it needs either a lot more water or I'm just using it wrong. I don't know, but it's real thick and gooey. It doesn't spread very well. So
I looked at the instructions. I did say glue. It did say soap. Remember when I was on here and I used it? It did say something about soap, a little bit of soap. Maybe that makes the glitters float a little bit or something, and un unsticks it or something. But yeah, it's this right here. Oh, and what did I read? Let me see if I can
gotta
talk my head
gotta
to the
put it
side.
to the there you go.
Hmm um, glitter kiss, and it comes in lots of different colors. They have gold and everything. Oh yeah, I am not gonna be able to read that.
Um let me see.
But it did say something about soap and water, and a warm water and
Create
soap. I don't
create
know if it was
glittering
for washing.
highlights on any porous craft surface. Just release the sponge by turning the thing sideways. Prime the sponge before using it by wetting it with warm, soapy water
Oh, I told you I thought it
into
was
the
this.
product and apply in a circular motion. Okay.
like that. Uh-huh. But, because a lot of these products were not really made for coloring books, they're like, oh, we're gonna make this for coloring books. We're using a lot of craft and stuff that's made for other things, but
Because you can use it,
you can do whatever you
you can
want.
apply it with your finger, cloth, roller, or even stamp. Keep
Oh
out of the
yeah.
reach of children. Wash sponge and hands after use with warm soapy water. Yep.
Yeah. And I was given a tutorial on how to use it. I'm like, get some warm soapy water and put it in there and look, and I did a whole video about it, girl. I know people looking at me like, that's not how you use that stuff. She don't know whatever she be talking about.
Well,
Okay.
hell, I didn't read it either, so.
But I'm like that. I'll get something. I'll just jump in and use it. Next thing you know, do not use with the hair dryer. I mean, dry. Okay. And then I looked at the instructions, and for the masking fluid, it says do not use heat. It may cause damage to the book or cause something to go on fire. I didn't read it. I'm a YouTube sensation with burning
Yep,
books
we
up,
just
so I rip them up and
grab
burn
it and
them.
go.
Huh? I just do whatever. Hell, I pay for it, so if I want to burn it up, I can. It's like I protested books. I ripped up R.J. Hampton's book. I ripped up Kirby's book because it was falling apart.
Serene.
I set Camellia the Edico a book. I cut up Serene book. I don't even care. These books, some of these books, $85. Oh my God, I'm horrible. Let me get off of here. Thank you, Kim, for coming over. I greatly
You're
appreciate it. And
welcome. Thanks for
so
having
now
me.
we got some. You're welcome. So we got some different stuff to do and save for different projects and stuff
Bye,
like that.
everybody.
Uh, All right, bye, y'all.